Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon with Yoga New Mexico, where we focus on empowerment, alignment, and strength. You are in the right place, capable and strong. What are we going to do today? It is forward fold, also called forward bend, also called Uttanasana. Like Uttanasana, things are gonna get easier. Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do. Forward fold. Go ahead and roll out your mat because this is a 25-minute class to help get you loose, awake, ready to start your week. And I'm going to roll the intro screen. Thank you so much for being here. Let's begin simply in a seated position. Roll your shoulders back, tall spine, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Just calming, relaxing, taking a few slow, deep, steady breaths. Go ahead and set an intention for our short practice today. Something motivating, something uplifting, something calming, whatever you choose. Helping to seal that intention, 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale through the nose, inhale, 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 and exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, and exhale out the mouth. Once more, inhale through the nose, inhale, inhale, fill your belly, fill your lungs, and exhale out the mouth. Open up your eyes. Go ahead and swing your legs on around to a brief staff pose. And put a bend in your knees, pretty significant bend in your knees if you like, and then seated forward bend. Go ahead and grab down for your ankles, shins, feet, whatever you like. Nice flat back, and breathe. Breath focused in through your nose, lengthen your spine. Exhales help you hinge at your hips. And if your belly is already on those thighs, then moving your heels out a little bit further. And release. Pedal it out. Bob your knees. Bring your left heel on in, seated forehead to knee, just briefly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold on down. Doing your best to keep a flat back if you can, but if you wish to round and relax, that's okay too. Gentle rounding in your back is okay. Nothing too serious. I think there's a difference between rounding and hunching, so. Come on back, swap out your legs. Left heel comes out, right heel comes in. And bending on down. Remember, if your back rounds a little bit, that's okay. Keep with your breath. Inhales, lengthen your spine. Exhales, help you fold. Sticking with that strong Ujjayi breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. Go ahead and come on back. Bring that leg out, staff pose. Shake it around. Bring both feet on in. Brief bound angle. Fingertips grab the top of your feet, thumbs underneath. Roll your shoulders back, eye gaze just above the horizon, and breathe. 3 breaths. Each inhale really lengthens that spine, and your exhales help your knees drop down a tiny bit more. You might not even be able to see it, but kind of envisioning and feeling that they're dropping down just a little bit with every exhale. And pick up your knees. Bring your feet on out. Go ahead, swing those legs on around, coming into that tabletop. Fingertips spread wide. Wag it out, shake it out, move around. Identify that left foot. Bring it up in between your hands, base of your modified crescent lunge, and then hands up overhead. Modified crescent lunge. Breathe. Very good. Very gently tilting your torso towards the back. Just feeling that lengthening in that front body here. Hands down all the way to the mat and tabletop. Wag it out, shake it out. Next side, right foot. Place it in between those hands and hands come on up overhead. Modified crescent lunge. Couple breaths. Breathe. Maybe a gentle smile. And very slightly tilting your torso towards the back of your mat. Hands come down to frame that foot and tabletop. Wag it out, move it around, just a couple of cat-cows. We inhale, look up, drop your belly, eye gaze lifts. Exhale, cat, push the earth away from you. Inhale, look up, drop your belly, and eye gaze comes down. Exhale, come into that cat. Okay, wag it out, move around, and then walk out your hands just a little bit. Tuck your toes, coming into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet a little bit. Move it around, shake it around. Just remaining in your down dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. And when you really pedal out your feet, sometimes your back rounds, which is okay. But having a flat back is kind of going to be a little bit of a theme this week for our forward fold. So maybe put a bend in your knees and focus on that flat back. Walking hands to feet, feet to hands for forward fold. We inhale, half lift, exhale, forward fold. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. And hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes, exhale, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, forward fold. Uttanasana, our first forward fold. Okay, so most people lock out their knees and just kind of hunch. Instead of locking out your knees, really give your hamstrings or your low back a break here and bend your knees a lot. Fingertips on the mat, and then relax your head. Keep with your breath. So you can feel that belly on your thighs, but don't poke your belly out, rather engage that belly so it helps to lengthen your spine just a little bit. Relax. Nice flat back.
Knees are bent maybe a little bit, maybe significantly, whatever you like. Next, inhale, come into that half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg, three-legged. Exhale, bring it all the way through into that lunge position. And inhaling, hands up overhead. Full crescent lunge. Breathe. Keeping focused, steady, calm. Hands come into heart center. Right elbow, left knee, gentle twist. And come back. Hands down on the mat. Right foot comes up into forward fold. Remember, knees bent as much as you like. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Just breathe. Next, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot comes back for a brief lunge. And right leg back, downward facing dog. Okay. Next side, right foot comes through, base of your lunge, and then inhale, hands up overhead, full crescent lunge. Breathe. Eye gaze steady, focused in front of you. Hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders back, starting your twist low towards the base of your spine. Don't lead with your shoulders, so twist, twist, twist. And coming on back. Inhale, hands up. Exhale them all the way down. Left foot steps up. Forward fold. Relax completely. In your forward fold, just hang. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And fingertips on the mat. Right foot comes back. Brief lunge. And left foot back. Downward facing dog. Weight shifts forward into that plank. Doing your chaturanga flow if you wish. You can always modify onto your knees. Lowering halfway out. And then coming all the way down. Raise on up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Awesome work. Walking hands to feet, feet to hands. Forward fold once more. Uttanasana. Things are gonna relax, just hang, breathe. So with your knees bent here slightly, notice how you can really inhale and lengthen that spine. Exhales help you straighten your knees a little bit. Chin is the last to rise, slow, steady, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead and let it go. Hands come on up. Exhaling by your sides. Shake it out. Very good. Okay, brief standing series. So tree pose, left ankle kickstands on the inside of that right, and bring this knee on out. So we want to open up those hips from the front. Right hand, right hip, left hand, inner left thigh. Breathe, opening up those hips, finding your balance. And once you have your balance, bring this foot up to wherever you're comfortable. Inner calf, inner thigh. Just avoid pressing that heel in at your knee joint. We definitely don't want to do that. Bringing your foot up wherever is comfortable. And once you have the balance, bringing your branches on up as you please. And setting everything on down. Shake it out. Kick out your feet. Okay, next side. So right ankle kickstands on the inside of that, right heel on the inside of that ankle. Left hand, left hip, right hand, inner left thigh, and push it on open. Holding here. Make sure that nice opening in your hips, and then feel free to bring that foot on up as you please. Finding that balance, and once you have your balance, hands come on up. Staying with your breath, staying with your focus. And bring that foot on down. Shake it out, pedal it out. Okay, so getting ready for a back bend, which is going to be followed by a nice long forward fold. Fingertips point up at your low back, or you can make fists, bring them into your low back, whichever one you like. Roll those shoulders back, heel to those feet together, and eye gaze comes up. Take a few breaths, just hold here. Okay, inhale, lengthen, grow, and exhale, hinge on back. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge. Keep coming, breathe. And come on back. Shake it out. Roll your neck around a little bit if you like. Next, forward fold. So making this a very gentle process on your spine. So bring your chin into your chest first, and then just vertebrae by vertebrae, rounding on down. Fingertips on the mat. Okay, so we're going to get into this a lot on Wednesday's class when we break down everything, but typically most people keep their knees straight and they kind of hunch forward in their forward fold. But if you would wish, I highly encourage you to bend your knees, bring your belly pretty much onto your stomach, and then hands on the mat. And you can actually play with your weight here, shifting your weight forward a little bit so you take some of the weight out of those legs and relax your neck. And it's from this point you can then start to straighten those knees just a little bit. Relaxing in your forward fold, just breathe. Keeping with your breath. Remember, inhales will lengthen your torso, lengthen that spine. Exhales, you hinge at your hips. Inhale, lengthen your torso. Exhale, hinge at your hips. And soften everything, relax. Next inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the mat. Downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward into a plank. Elbows stay glued in at your side body. With all that control, lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Hands can come along down beside you. Just breathe, relax. from here, rolling onto your back for our first Shavasana. Feet fall out, hands fall out, arms fall out, everything soft and gentle. Just breathe. Identify your right knee, bring it on up into your chest. And so instead of doing a wind removing, we're just going to do a brief spinal twist series because sometimes forward folds kind of bring up a little bit of tension in our low back, and sometimes it helps to alleviate it, but I think with people with low back issues, it just kind of depends on the day, right? So very gentle spinal twist. Your left hand grabs the outside of that right knee, and then you guide it on across. Finding the balance between where that knee can touch and where your shoulder lifts off. It'll be kind of different for everybody, so whatever you wish. Big breath. Extra bonus points if you wish, if you want to extend that foot out and grab for your foot, shin, ankle, whatever you like. Or just staying right here, that's fine too. How is your breath? Big, full, steady breath. Stay with it. And come on back. Shake it out. All right, left knee, bring it on up. And right hand guides it on across. Spinal twist. A few breaths. Really coming into that breath as we're heading into the twilight of our practice. So being very conscious, very aware of every single inhale and exhale we take. Go ahead and come on back and find yourself in that final Shavasana. Feet fall out, arms fall out. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Really soaking in your Shavasana, steady, calming, relaxing breaths. Choosing to remain exactly where you are in your Shavasana, or if you wish, go ahead and pushing yourself on up so that we may bow together.
Thanking you all so much for being here. You are truly amazing and beautiful. And if you have not subscribed, please do so already. I have 3 classes every single week. So, from my heart to all of yours, you're amazing, beautiful, magnificent, infinite human beings in the right place, capable and strong. Namaste.